the first of many changes to come. We're back underway. If you are just joining us, it is Richards Bay in the blue, sky blue shirts and navy shorts that kick us off. They are now attacking the goals to the left of your picture as they work the ball out wide now to Stanwell here, chasing that one down, but couldn't keep it up. Also made a great save in the first half too. Also made a great save in the first. Ndelu one headed away from the danger area, but one headed away from cause the foul against them there. The man in your picture, Mahala was just come.
I guess if you look at what knows exactly what to expect from him, and the combination, of course, is something that's 1 week before you play, but we want to give the others a chance. 1 week against the champions of PremCup2025 Sundown. So you want to time everyone available to compete at this level, just a little bit of time that, but they want to get into the final. So I'm not too surprised about that. Eventually,
This is the exciting. Now this is the exciting Siabom. They call him. Slotted in at that left wing back place. Slotted in the Pirates.
right thing is to try
departure to the Pirates.
right thing is spin on the ball, and he got too much of a spin on. For me as a right or left foot
break. Now chance for Midlands to break. Good covering of the ground there by Halilasani Lagaz. Covering of the ground there by Halilasani Lagaz.
Another one that is replacing another regular there in as far as Kava is concerned, on the right inside at Richards Bay. As far as Kava is concerned, on the right inside at Richards Bay. That is Halilasani. So this team is being blended.
Notable departures I would have and then but Toma I would have just mentioned Somela Sundwana. We believe could mentioned Somela Sundwana. We believe could well surface through that United. This move, okay. So I suppose he's still out there in the market then. For a birdie attacking player. It's a beautiful run that's been made by
Midland one.
The name Mahala, does it bring back any memories for you?
My man, of course. There's only one Mahala that I know was very famous before us.
Cyprian. 70s, yeah. That aces goalkeeper.
I had the privilege to play against him. He was already obviously towards the end of his career, but gee, what a pleasure. Legend. Absolutely. He's able to set up alongside him. A legend. Absolutely. points.
Target from Blessing Mtono.
Intensity.
In there. That's swerving in there. Coming from easy catch. Funanga. Coming from this left hand side. Well, didn't miss. Was right, and that missed from the didn't miss.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
There is a difference.
I appreciate the amount of work done by goalkeepers. Mieni, that is off. Mr. Mieni, that is
Not just
hard
the
way.
coach, is it?
At the same time, yeah. Obviously,
Just the
hard way.
coach, is
Did
it?
the institution boss at the same time, yeah. He did the hard way, of course. There's two streams in the KZ10. He did the hard way, of course. There's two streams in the KZ10. So he had to beat Umkamba. From stream B to be able to qualify for the first division. Based in Maritzburg, obviously. The people in Maritzburg, they have a team competing in the profession. Based in Maritzburg, obviously. The people in Maritzburg, they have a team competing in the professional ranks.
And now the Durban City in Maritzburg, as we know, where Maritzburg roots in Maritzburg, as we know, where Maritzburg United, if they were no longer residents of Maritzburg, if they were no longer residents of Maritzburg, they might as well drop the name. Played home matches at the Chatsworth Stadium last season. Semi-final, they fouled there on Tembo. Fouled on him Tembo by Duzo Dlamini. Looks like hopefully we'll get conditions clearing later, but the floodlights are now on right around the stadium. We'll also played a starring role at the tournament. This major scouting tournament, by all accounts, apparently, was it Arrows was raided? Apparently, was it 5 players that Arrows
Yeah.
signed from Midlands? Is that correct, Showman?
Yeah. From some of the story is true is that there was a scramble for these players. Looking at the talent that was available. Well, this the first inside. Just looking at the talent that
is also one of those that played a starting role. Mahana. Here he is now, the top scorer at the Kaba Cup. Here he is now, attempting to open his save, or should I say spectate, but comfortable save. Cleared it with William Shongwe because that's have to clear it with William Shongwe because
he had to align himself. You know, it's great positioning. He had to while the ball was on the track, very good because while the ball was on the track, but it's just shot
so spectacular.
No, flat to the ball. So there's quality in there.
On there's a foul there on the Montville Golden Arrows. Lining from the Montville Golden Arrows. An opportunity. Distance wouldn't be a problem. That's in the second half, so distance wouldn't be a problem.
See, to the wheel.
Not a good ball.
See, again the effect of the wheel. Go away. Just meant to drop it somewhere into the box, but flew away.
It's very difficult as well. It can be just as difficult playing with the wind in your back as it can playing in as well. It can be just as difficult playing with the wind in your back as it can playing into
The team that's playing with the wind, it's even harder.
It's very difficult to gauge how fast the ball will fly. A gust of wind can change the ball will fly. A gust of wind can change the direction of the ball. Double change coming now for Nigetemba as in Nigetemba Mula for affected Mula for affected who's the number 13 that's come on. See where they slot in then. See where they slot in then. See where they slot in then. There you go. Well, there you go. Well, Spain.
Turning on the screws bit by bit, all into the hold on, dominates, and they didn't have
It's going to come straight back. Hangs in the air. It's probably the whip. Look at that. It's going to come straight back.
which was blocked.
Shots there. Moses gets the corner. Moses Mtembo. See what there could be a chance. Now they can get it away. There could be a chance, and there was a real chance for a break there. Puts it behind the man, and there was a real. And keeper will come up. Put it in. And keeper will come up.
Great opportunity. The player was running on the far left. Indeed, there was a great opportunity. The player was pick up, I think, the opportunity to look. Pick up, I think it was Kunu who played back.
RichardsBay win it back. Now. RichardsBay win it back. It's there. And so Mahama, the big man to chase there. And so here they come with the Kulerani shares. Now. Here they come. Mistake for something like he will there. Mistake for the defender now. The ball. It's a ball here. Well, keep the ball here. Good spell here. And hold on. Good spell here. And hold on to the ball. Whether you can see.
People are scrambling all over. The stands for cover. There's not much cover yet.
There's not much cover because even this main grand.
The stands for cover. There's not much cover yet.
There's not much cover because even this main grandstand, the brand new main grandstand where we broadcast the boots are of this project. As you can see, even behind the stand here, that they are planning this project. As you can see, even behind the stand here, that there are plans for more development of this facility. It's a magnificent sport purpose, tennis courts, and all kind of multi-purpose complex. As we hit the hour mark, PremCup2025 Sports Complex back hosting top flight football. Sports Complex back hosting top flight football. Mahala is penalized. Penalized. The first match actually produced 5 goals yesterday in both matches. The first match actually produced 5 goals. Win for Masulu. And then all 5 goals coming in the first half and a 3-2 win for Masulu. And then the second game, Durban City winning, coming from behind to beat Milford 2-1. First caution of the game in a fairly clean game up to Mele. In a fairly of the game.
And in this stance, it's normally very problematic for referees because of this line. It's been very safe.
Them up.
But unfortunately, about one sitting back, or are they just running out of steam that Betway pretty much control of the game? There's a lot you can read into it. It's beginning to take control of the game. There's a lot you can read into it. Beginning to take control of the game. There's a lot you can read into it.
Wanderer will go the way of Midlands. And with the hour marker, we'd have expected to see more activity, more action on the bench. Hour marker, we'd have expected to see more activity, more action on the benches. Marker, we'd have expected to see more activity, more action on the benches there to make changes. We also have to play today. There could possibly be 2 matches to play today. Manage the legs here. Suspect anyone that has played more than an hour here, with the exception of the goalkeeper. But I mean, days such as this and tournaments like this are meant to give the. Days such as this and tournaments like this are meant to give the. For RichardsBay, this is their last offside. The last preparation before the MTNA. This is offside. Bay to look at the king move. This is the last opportunity for RichardsBay before they face next week in a match situation. Before they face
the offside call. Game, I think that confirms the offside call. But in this type of game, mind the coaches. They don't mind extra game just to more game time. But they just want to play one extra game just to say give more game time.
It's opening up here for the game.
It's very important to win such that you can afford
this. CCBC twice about it and goes to CCBC. RichardsBay. Lines to RichardsBay. 5 minutes, just over 25 minutes of the game. The 25 game, just to say if you await the first goal of the game, just to say if on the bench make a change. I'm seeing they look like they're about to possibility now. Charlie possibility Mahala of the boot there of Mahala meeting. I would have thought they would have wanted him more in that centre forward position. Tends to drift. Wanted him more in that centre forward position. Tends to drift up.
That chases for lost scores. Got those strikers, those number 9s that just likes to run for every ball. That chases for lost scores. They find themselves all over the place. Not unless the coach makes it clear that
in the second half, struggling with the wind. Wanderers in the second half with playing into the wind. Oh, challenge with playing into the wind. Oh, challenge showed starts there. Once it's attended to the player, well, the Mahala bird. I think he's already got a card in hand ready for Lundi Mahala. To the book is Lundi, second player. Book is Lundi Mahala.
Records.
Lundi Mahala.
Records.
Angela Seni goes in. All he can do is just necessary as well. They keep under pressure, but not like that. It's not necessary. You can just by diving in. It's not necessary. You can just show him the line. It's not necessary. You can just show him the line. But lunging in there and paying the price.
The defense's energy to apply the press, force errors on the defenders. But you don't want him to be reckless.
This is Nzama. No, referee set space up decides the goal kick, much to the annoyance of the set space up. Decides the goal kick, much to the annoyance of the set space supporters. Double change. Another double change. Side. Lindo was the home side. Lindo was Charlie is about to be and also into the fray. And also into the fray. Just confirm for you in a moment. The number we did not have the number 12 on our team sheets that we were handed. Have the number 12 on our team sheets that we were handed. So we'll ascertain the identity of player number 12 has just come on for. Just to say that the player's number 12 is Benson Mangolo. He plays as a Spani Tuma operating. Did well, I thought. Spani Tuma operating. Did well, I thought. To this game,
20 minutes.
and it comes again into this game. You can see what he was trying to do there. Just momentarily. You can see what he was trying to do there. Just trying to taking the ball was rolling. Ball must be stationary. Ball to be that goal kick to be retaken. The ball kick and from a situation. Kick the ball kick and from a play the ball while it's rolling. Play the ball while it's rolling. Midlands making it. Confirmation Lindo was them Charlie. Hello. Confirmation Lindo was them Charlie. $20 minutes remaining. There's still 20 minutes remaining. Who will break the deadlock? A play in the final. Who will break the deadlock?
Or are we again?
Time.
Or are we
Misunderstanding between the defenders there. And Mr. Ellis, easiest. Of course,
It all counts and doesn't matter how it was created. Pick up the ball.
take by the keeper.
Let's see, is he already thinking what's he going to do ahead? I don't see there's no pressure force to force. Already thinking what's he going to do ahead. I don't see there's no pressure force to force. Already thinking what's he going to do ahead. I don't see there's no pressure force to force.
Touch. That touch that maybe was not what star of the show really for Richards. Of the show.
Just like I said,
afternoon.
makes a break. Just like I said,
Makes a break.
just like I said, I think thinking ahead and anticipate what might happen is what others will have stayed behind, just given to you and present himself with a better positioning to finish.
Now, Papizotwani, I wonder whether the Ronnie Gabriel and Papizotwani, I wonder whether the Ronnie Gabriel and Papizotwani, make more changes.
Maybe enough has been made.
Make more changes.
Maybe enough has been made. Remember, you don't want it, touch too much in as far as what you don't want to tweak it too much because you lose the tempo, you lose the rhythm. So right now you don't want to tweak it too much because you lose the tempo, you lose the rhythm. So right now it's all happening, and there's been enough changes made to freshen up the legs in there.
Struggling, they struggle to Milford, at least, or rather Midlands Wanderers have battled Milford, at least, or rather Midlands Wanderers have battled difficult kicking into this wind.
Up as well with the slippery nature.
Ball just keeps coming back at them.
Finding difficult to build up as well with the slippery nature.
Ball just keeps coming back at them.
Finding difficult to build up as well with the slippery nature.
Tempo. Just showing too much of it to the defender there. It was Mahala's pressure actually.
Enough to apply some pressure.
It was Mahala's pressure actually that led to the mistake from the keeper. So he can claim an assist for that one. And, as I said, he was spotted at the recent Kaba Cup. And, as I said, he was spotted at the recent Kaba Cup. Very popular season tournament that happens in last. Midlands are going to make a double change. A penalty shootout, or if they turn equal now, we could have quite a finish here. Midlands wanted a free kick there, nothing given for the challenge on CBC. Quarter of an hour remaining in this CBC. Quarter of an hour remaining, the second semi-final, final. Reminder at 11:30, the second semi-final to the Premier Soccer League against Richards Bay. Tembo's pass was disappointing. Trying to switch it. Good ball.
run in
Switch play, comes on with the subs.
angeke ubasole kangako abayokela khona-ke i-Midland Wanderers ngenxa yokuthi-ke balokonyana esathubele kangako abayokela khona-ke i-Midland Wanderers ngenxa yokuthi-ke balokonyana esathubele nzima kwanabo bethola ithuba bazama ukungena-ke ezophuma ihambile free kick yebo bebe ngaphandle ensini umfoka
Mangolo, good mention Mangolo. Mangolo, good mention Mangolo. Mangolo, good mention Mangolo. Came on as a sub. Now, this is the area. You see that harassing from eventually forced a mistake. Mahala, he put so much pressure there that eventually forced a mistake.
Because the goalkeeper was expecting that ball to come straight to him. And with that little bit of a touch, it's what put him off. He was expecting that ball to come straight to him. And with that little bit of a touch, it's what put him off.
Siabonganzama. And on comes Lindo Woteta for this RichardsBay side. And on comes Lindo Woteta for this RichardsBay side. And on comes Lindo Woteta.
Clayton Hope of an anchoring job, another regular from last season. Clayton Hope of an anchoring job at TDC between that center of the midfield. And they still got Sunny, by the way, between that center of the midfield. Tatum
changes that have happened at Sanele Gakla is the player who's come on. So there's a free kick when play resumes here, and it's in a very promising position. Needs power, then Tuti leaves it. To the wall, does it? It's power, then Tuti leaves it. To the wall, does it? It was really a goal out of nothing. There was nothing.
What do we say?
What do we say?
What do we say? The goalkeeper's like, let's play a touch. It's what they put the goalkeeper's like.
Goes through round and then scrambled over. Goes around. Maybe be an own goal.
Because I don't think it touched it. Somehow it looks like it bounced off the pole. It touched it. Somehow it looks like it bounced off the wall and off the hands of the goal.
Not sure celebration of a man didn't expect to be claiming a goal. Not sure it's set up for quite a finish. The proper grandstand. But now it's set up for quite a finish. Midlands have done well. It's up for grabs. Find an equalizer, as I said. Scramble to find an equalizer, as I said. Doesn't matter how they come. There's a free kick. Oh, Sponello. That's the man who took the Sponello point. There from
Langa
react.
Zuzi Shu.
With offside rather. The far side assistant that flag up. Rather Smiso Gazo to Sponello. Not totally convinced of that. I think you'd find that there was another touch applied before the ball went into the net.
It's Mkunu was
a touch applied before the ball went into the net.
It's Mkunu was closest to it.
Intercepted by Tembu. Tried to throw it through. Intercepted by that man Gazo. Okay, having a good spell here, Midlands now. A good spell of possession here. Okay, having a good spell here, Midlands now. A good spell of possession here. Can they steal it and snatch victory too early, Mahal? Offside.
Played in isolation for the most part, but depended on his strength and aggression
Oh.
to put defenders under pressure. But
Touch there.
strength and aggression
Oh.
to put defenders under pressure.
Beautiful touch there.
Strength and aggression
Oh.
to put defenders under pressure.
Beautiful touch there. For one of his two, snatch a late winner. For one of his two sides to snatch a late winner. For one of his two sides to snatch a late winner. Surely the next goal wins it. And the ball lands here for Midland. Good turn here now. Possibilities here. Good turn here now. Possibilities here for Midlands. Now, and RichardsBay forcing them backwards. And RichardsBay forcing them backwards. And that one too.
Midlands Wanderers in the way that they, but beautiful from Midlands Wanderers in the way that they suddenly bounced, and suddenly now they find space, forced backwards, and they couldn't play out from defense, and suddenly now they find space in the middle. Now the big question is now, where did RichardsBay go wrong? That suddenly there's so many openings in that middle for Midlands to play through.
Well, that goal has given Midlands major confidence here, because they've been on top since they scored. They've been a better side since they've got finally adjusting to the conditions in the second half. They struggled. Finally adjusting to the conditions in the second half. They struggled at the start of the second half to make headway. And somehow from a set piece, still looking to confirm. Still looking to confirm. RichardsBayFC, and it's another opportunity to RichardsBayFC, and it's another opportunity to try and reach the goal of Obeni Langa, goal for Midlands Wanderers. In the corner count there. Let's see what up on the back end there. Couldn't guide it, and then man popping up on the back end.
As we often say, when the ball is coming in that fashion, try and head back to where it comes from. He was trying, which he missed.
In RichardsBay, look at that possession figures. The run of play. They've had more attempts on goal.
Maybe the shots
More attempts on goal.
Maybe the shots on target.
They have the numbers suggest that they certainly in the second half they have been on the ascendancy. So they managed to claw their way back without too much. And able to the left back, the pass. Referee says play on, and Goes down.
babonga be-Midland bayakwazi-ke ukuyibeka phambi
Over that pin run there.
uyabona uyibeka phambi
Over that pin run there by 2T. This is looking promising. Over that pin run there by 2T. This is looking promising. Crucial interception there from the skipper. This will be a test for this pitch. This will be a test for this pitch. See how they will handle a heavy downpour, as it's looking like yesterday. Of course, but another match, but 2 matches here yesterday, and there'll be another 2 before we have to play the final, and hopefully home ground for Richards Bay. They've long wanted season officially starts. This will be the home ground for Richards Bay. They've long wanted season officially starts. This will be the home ground for Richards Bay. They've long wanted to bring their home in Durban. Season, of course, in Durban. Stadium. Now they can finally come home. The Natal Beach Boys. They'll also be sharing at the sports complex. They'll also be sharing this ground, by the way, with Milford.
In as far as the grass is concerned, there's thick cover for the grass. So
that's my concern, is that the pitch is not going to have a lot of time to recover, because it'll be. That's my concern, is that the pitch is not going to have a lot of time to recover, because it'll be seeing action on a Saturday and a Sunday in the regular season.
Which, of course, is what initially before the stadium was changed a lot used by the PSL. Initially before the stadium was changed a lot used by the PSL.
Ball here. Ball got stuck between his feet. I think it was a great ball. His first touch let him down. The ball got stuck between his feet. I think it was a great ball. His first touch let him down. The ball got stuck between his feet.
Instead of just letting the ball go and run behind it. That's exactly the point. We tried to control it instead of just letting the ball go and run behind it.
Into the last 30 seconds. Into the last 30 seconds. Down Mahala. On the field. He is one thing about him that we've seen in the time he's been on the field. He is one thing about him that we've seen in the time he's been on the field. He is.
You want to try to defend from the front.
He should have really allowed the ball to run
higher.
He should have really allowed the ball to run
Higher.
He should have really allowed the ball to run across his body there and chase up as we get into a minimum of 3 minutes stoppage to recover. As we get into a minimum of 3 minutes stoppage time at the end of this second half. Bossman is side. He caused an upset here of sorts. Bossman is side. He caused an upset here of sorts. Penalty shootout, it will be anyone's game. And of course, penalty shootout, it will be anyone's game. And of course, the amateurs will fancy themselves here.
Important to mention that sitting alongside him as an assistant is Katuso Lata, the assistant coach to Simo Daga when he was still at Real Kings. So there's Simo Daga when he was still at Real Kings. So there's really great support coming from the bench as well.
Simo Daga, of course, now assistant on the bench. And looks as the sun breaks through the clouds.
Again.
And looks as the sun breaks through the clouds.
Again.
And looks as if the clouds are now moving. Stop the rain day above us now. Let's hope we've seen the last of the rain day. anywhere in the area, if you are watching us and watching this broadcast, when you are anywhere in the area, pick up that picnic basket and that cooler box and head your way out to enjoy. There's still plenty of football to be played and lots to enjoy. Come and see what the new season promises. Or Tuesday Sports Complex. Tuesday Sports Complex. Beautifully done here. To snatch it! Chance there to steal it. Let the dead. Chance there to steal it. Let the dead. Great build up here.
Yes, nice short passing game in the offensive third. Came running with full steam. Just needed that little bit of composure with the laces.
Got underneath it. When you got underneath
Blasted with the laces.
Got underneath it. When you got underneath that one. And that was the follow-up to the back post. Too much on it for Mahala. The back there, Namaolo. Okay, done it. At the back there, Namaolo. Okay, done it. At the back there, Namaolo. It's going to. Is there going to be another card? There is indeed one. It's going to. After doing some good work. After doing some good work. And the book. The latest into the book. Second player into the that's the second RichardsBay player put. Second player into the that's the second RichardsBay player put. We are now into the fourth minute of what was there been a couple of stoppages for injuries in the there's been a couple of stoppages for injuries in this period of added time, and Midlands player down. Just one last opportunity to win it in open play. Last opportunity to win it in open play. It literally is up for grabs. This will probably. What routine can they come up with here? They made a mess of it. Back to the free kick here. They made a mess of it. And the free kick has gone the way of RichardsBay, but that is it. Final whistle from Mr. Megani Zeta. To first half that belonged to RichardsBayFC. Game of 2 halves, we can call it. First half that belonged to RichardsBayFC. And also got to adjust to the, and they came back, struggled a bit to adjust.
Well, I think the conditions, pitch conditions also play a very big role into
way through William Shaw.
Well, I think teams can alternate to dominate, but yes, RichardsBay were in control for the better part of that. A bit into the second half, I feel like going forward, the offensive stand wasn't that functional. And a bit into the centers, and suddenly zoomed up their performance where they start changing as a by MidlandsWanderersFC. Yes, maybe much better. Maybe they came on 2 halves, but
certainly didn't give a good account of what they charged them. They certainly didn't give it out there and play. They always play to win. To go out there and play. They always play to win. They haven't managed to get the win yet. It's after 90 minutes all square at MidlandsWanderers 1, RichardsBayFC 1. 90 minutes all square at MidlandsWanderers 1, RichardsBayFC 1. Up, but then settle this one penalty. We are going to settle this one via penalty kicks. This one via penalty kicks. Captains here will decide. also probably decide on which end of the field. Who takes the first kick and also probably decide on which end of the field. Who takes the first kick and also probably decide on which end of Midland side, and Mnenega, of course. Mnenega, Richards Bay captain. Mnenega, of course. Mnenega.